Mount Chiliad is behind us somewhere there. So we're still way above the top peak of Mount Chiliad. The sun is setting gloriously to our left here. And we are just taking a parachute ride down to our blimp. At least that is the intention today. A parachute ride down to a blimp ride up, or something like that will be the name of the video. There's also a couple of planes. There's one almost directly below me, which is pretty crazy. The question is whether or not I will actually make it down to the blimp. I'm not 100% sure, because this is not something that I have planned. I just happened to be in a vehicle that had a parachute, and I jumped out because it broke. So it's quite an interesting impromptu GTA session, and I think it's a good excuse for us to just have a little relax and just see where we get to. It looks to me like we won't make it all the way across, and there is an airfield there. I wonder if maybe it's a better decision to go to the airfield first to try to find it. I'm not sure. I guess we'll just keep on going the way we're going. As you guys can see, we are like insanely high up, and the cars are just starting to sort of spawn and despawn. They're using the long range vehicles right now, and then the short range ones come into effect as you get a little bit closer. If we aim for this road just here, I think we might be okay, but I don't think we're going to get to the blimp. I don't think we're going to get there. I'm just having a look at the airfield just over there. It's probably worth taking a detour and having a look, I think, because I think we have a lot more chance of getting down to there rather than going straight for the blimp. The blimp itself is here, and the airfield is there. Oh, that's close. Let's just see. Okay, we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna make my mind up here. We're gonna go straight across, and I'm gonna use the air brakes and hold back on the controller, which means that we get a slightly longer range of distance. If we don't make it over this hill though, we don't have a shot at making the actual thing itself, so we're just going to give it a go and see what happens. We are definitely exceedingly high up, but it looks like there might be some vehicles that are just starting to spawn below me. Ones that are coming into effect. The ones that are spawning in over here are still the long distance ones, you can see that. But that's okay, because even if we don't make it all the way, we can always walk the rest of the distance. There's the dam just over here on our left, our right, sorry, which is holding all that water up from flooding the city, which to be honest wouldn't cause too much damage. I think it's more to do with some kind of energy or something like that. But we're definitely managing to make a good amount of distance, but I don't think we're going to make it all the way to the blimp. It feels like we're coming in too sharply. All the vehicles have started spawning now though, which is good. There's going to be a couple of vehicles at this intersection part here that maybe we can borrow temporarily. You can actually see how far away the sort of like the higher resolution stuff comes in, because these trees are very slowly changing from one to another, which is pretty than it actually was. Right, okay, so we're coming in nice and gently here. I think if we have to like hold, oh we can swear, if we hold both of these like this, that actually gives us more speed. I'm not sure. One thing I don't want to do is hit these trees, but it looks like I'm going to. And just come down just here. And apparently fall over for some bizarre reason. I'm not quite sure why that happened, but I wonder if we can borrow this guy's racing bike. Do you think he'll let us? No, he's not interested in letting us drive that. I'll just see if these guys want to do some walking. Yep, it looks like they're interested in walking, which is good. Fantastic, thank you so much for that. I'm glad that they're happy for us to spend a little bit of time kind of driving their vehicle around. A lot of people seem to be pretty happy with us doing that, which is nice. So nice for us anyway. Maybe not that nice for them, but hey, they're not making an ASMR video. I am. Okay, so we're actually quite close, so we might be able to take a little shortcut by going over this way. There we go. Lovely. That's like some of the most perfect barrel rolling I've ever done in my life. Nice. Okay, so we're down now, pretty much to where we need to be. We just need to get over this this part here, and then we should be good to go. Okay, brilliant. Now, the next thing we need to do is go up here and take a left this way, and then head around here. And as you can see, our blimp is already there, ready for us to have a fantastic little voyage. The question is, can we actually get in there? I think we might have to go on foot for the last little bit here. There we go. Thanks for the help car, very useful. And there's our atomic blimp. Incredibly useful to be able to have a blimp on call. I'm not sure about you guys, but the amount of times that I've wanted to just call up a company and say, hey, can I have a blimp please? And them to say, certainly sir, here's a blimp for you. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of times, but finally we've managed to achieve our goals, so that's great. Now the question is, how do you move? Okay, so accelerate is up, is forward. Yeah, forward is forward, and then sort of like turn, I guess. Is that what's happening here? It looks like it. Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. Okay, fantastic. Do you have rudder controls as well? Yeah, we do. And then reverse. Okay, I've managed to work out all the controls now, which is good. I bet this must look beautiful. Oh yeah, look at this. This beautiful blimp doing its job here. We could probably even take a car on top of us. That'd be so funny. We could just sort of park it up here and get someone to hop on from the top there. Let's go and say hello to this this helicopter here, see if they can help us out at all. What is that driving that he's doing there? What are you doing? Oh my god, that was close. Is he like trying to be deliberately difficult? I'm not sure. I've pressed the wrong button. I have no idea exactly where we're going to go, but we may as well just kind of go up for a bit. I'll tell you what could be quite interesting if I can go directly up from here, can I land my character in this small collection of water that we have just below us? What do you think? Is that possible? Or is that going to be far too difficult? I think the blimp is actually causing us some problems here, so we might have to call for a second one. So let's give this a go, see if we can do it. So as you can tell by the fact that I am now with a new blimp, that jump was largely unsuccessful. But we have a fresh blimp now, and it's ready to go, which is super awesome. We're going to wander up into the world, and then I have no idea what. We could probably go and park at Mount Gilead to pick up a parachute. That might be quite a sensible thing to do, because then we can use that parachute to get ourselves into another sort of parachuting situation. I like the idea of that. So, full steam ahead this way. I'm not sure whether or not I need to hold the accelerator to be able to go forward faster. Doesn't seem to. Oh, the airspeed is increasing by holding the forward, it seems. Yeah, it is. Okay. Because if I go like this, the airspeed still increases, but I think it increases more if we put ourselves into an accelerating position. Yeah, it seems to help anyway. We are moving quite quickly, so it's okay. We can drop some airspeed and then regain it again by holding forward, and then just go that little bit faster by holding the accelerator. So we are gaining height, but we are also gaining airspeed as well. You can see that here. Altitude increasing, airspeed maintaining 60 knots, which feels like that would be quite fast. Not necessarily a bad thing. We dip speed and then we increase speed when we dip down. But then the way to get the most speed is to accelerate. Yeah, it seems difficult. Okay, that's fine. This is okay. We're going to get over to Mount Gilead, and then once we are here, we are going to spend a little time looking for a parachute, and then once we have one, we can hop onto this fantastic vehicle and hope that we are able to launch our parachute in time when we go up the top of Mount Gilead and just enjoy the view. I think makes sense. Right, okay, I'm going to cut my altitude now and just focus on my airspeed and try and get that as fast as we can. It looks like we can get it to around about 70, I think, which is fine. Fast enough anyway. Means that we're able to do what we need to do and get over to Mount Gilead, which, as I said before, was something we needed to do. I feel like this would be a very good time to say hello to a, wow, that was close, to a subscriber, because, you know, it's always fun to give a shout out to the last person to subscribe to us. Luis Martinez. Thank you for subscribing to the ASMRcast. We are almost there now. That is definitely the right place. Good old Mount Gilead. We're gonna have to just start killing our altitude now though, because otherwise we're gonna be coming in way too high and we wanna land going to do an interesting jump, and then we're going to go get a parachute. So, I'll turn that off for now. I'm going to go get a parachute that I need to be able to pull this off, which I now have. It's interesting how it says, like, if you wait, the cable car will arrive, but there's also a parachute, so any normal person will be like, yeah, okay, I'll take the parachute and jump off the cliff. Or is that just me? Maybe that's just me. Okay, so here we go. This is our launch point here. I'm just going to take out that thing now so that it's gone. We don't have to worry about it because it's really annoying. And we can probably do it from like up here somewhere, I expect. Right. So, here we go. Let's see if we can get this jump correctly done. Nice. That worked really well, actually. Wow. We can take our parachute underneath here. Avoid that little eagle dude. We've got some good speed up here. This is great. Back under the cables again. And I'm gonna head out over here and get a different bike this time. We're gonna pick up a cycling bike. And we are going to use said cycling bike to do some road cycling, and I hope that we don't get ourselves killed in the process, because I think that it's quite unsafe. And there we go. A nice touchdown there. And we are pretty good to go. Believe it or not. Okay, so